Today we're taking a look at our 1992 Daihatsu Atrai. This one just arrived from the port. It's a four-wheel drive, turbocharged K-van. This is a 3-cylinder, 660cc, with a high roof and a nice light blue color with some interesting red rims. The Atrai is a less common K-van. These don't pop up quite as often as the Hondas or Subarus. Daihatsu is a bit of a smaller company in Japan. But the Atrai is a great little van. These are fun to drive. Definitely a lot of power for the size. And it has some benefits with the four-wheel drive being part-time. You have a high and a low gear, so if you're planning on doing any off-roading in a small van like this, then the Daihatsus have some four-wheel drive benefits. So this one has color-matched seats from the inside to the outside with a pretty cool pattern. This is in the cruise trim level, as you can see there. 4-spoke steering wheel in this one is a little different from the other steering wheels we've seen. 64,000 kilometers on the odometer. Starts right up as it should. So this one has had some light modifications on the inside here, mainly this head unit up here for the radio. This was done in Japan, and they took an interesting route to do it. It is all fully functional, it's plugged in, it works. So that's good to see that it all works. But this can be either moved to the kind of empty single din here, or adjusted how you'd like in the future. It does have AC. You have this cooler adjustment here, which will actually adjust the amount of, or basically the temperature or the power behind the AC. You can adjust here, which is actually kind of nice because the AC tends to take out a lot of the power from the engine in these smaller vans. But AC blows nice and cold. Take a look at all the lights. Those all look good. And then you can see here the four-wheel drive lever. So you have this button in the middle that will engage four-wheel drive. You see that green light come up on the dash. And then you can actually shift between neutral and your low gear. Usually you want to be moving to get into low gear. So I'll actually skip that step for now. Clutch in, go back into high. There we go, we actually can move into low here. But yeah, shifts through all those just fine. Disengage four-wheel drive and leave it like that. You also have some pretty cool color-matched Atrai floor mats. So rear seats are pretty simple. It's a bench with 2 seats here. This will fold forward. You can see it in the photos on the website, but these will fold. Basically, the back will fold down, then it'll fold right up against the front seats, and you get an extra platform that will fold out here to kind of complete the flat storage area. You also get a little bit of storage underneath the seats right there. Yeah, there are a couple of different ways to configure these. This van also has a pretty heavy tint here in the back, and you can notice there's some interesting kind of, it looks like the tint must have been broken in a few spots, and the previous owner took a bit of a different route in fixing that and just kind of took a rattle can of spray paint. Interesting way to take care of that, but the tint is intact. So this is 660 new generation Atrai, 200 kilogram payload. Actually, we can take a look back here. Just cleaning supplies there. Well, we have the storage area is pretty basic, not a lot to it. You get a good view of the high roof here, and the struts are in good shape for that hatchback. The reverse light is interesting. It's actually down on the bottom, separate from the other lights. But very simple interior. Really not a whole lot to it. As with most of these vans, they're full of storage and passenger space, but inherently a simple cargo van. So that's pretty much it with this Atrai. It's a turbo 660cc, 3-cylinder, part-time 4-wheel drive with both high and low. Low mileage, in good shape all around. There's no rust or anything on this one. It all looks good. So it's available now. You can check it out on the website jdmcarandmotorcycle.com. Thank you for watching.